Oh, hello, Taylor and Josh. This is Lucas Janik, and this is actually your test stand, like you requested. And I had problem rendering my video. I came into the shop after I've been with my daughter in a doctor's appointment, and I had error on the rendering. So I said, okay, I'm just gonna make a quick video on my phone and just upload it. And so you can take a look at it, and let me tell you a little bit about the story. Okay, and you wonder why it takes so long. First of all, this control, it's a 21i controller, and actually it was actually used by some Fujikoshi machine control, which was loaded with just the basic options, whatever they used it for. And I never heard of a manufacturer like this of machine types and machines. So I know these controls are from this is you probably got on eBay. It's okay, but the prices are cheap for that because, and there is a reason for it, because these are only parts controllers. You cannot actually use it like it is, you know, for something else, or different spindle drives and power supplies, and to test it. And this one, I had to send it out twice to Fanuc. The first time when I was trying to hook up your panel, which is right here. And first of all, your panel is missing a cable. It's from here to here. It's missing those connections. And this is actually took out the same thing. It looks brand new. Yes, it looks brand new. But it's actually, it's not fully assembled yet. So this is not really, somebody started, I think, doing retrofit with that. And I think they stopped or did whatever. And also the software on that, because this top board communicates with the controller. The controller goes with this thing with the I/O boards right here, with the I/O modules, and the daisy chain right here, and go back right here. And this thing has got some specific software, which that was the first thing I couldn't get it up and running with this control. And then I hooked up mine, and it was then I hooked up mine. That's mine, which is actually worked better, but not like it's supposed to. I couldn't program it, so I called Fanuc, and that's the first time we sent this controller out to update the option parameters. Okay, I paid for that service with Fanuc. All right. Controller, we got back the controller. Okay, beautiful. And we got it back. I think last week. Or like it's 7 days ago. I believe. Taylor will know because I kept the Taylor updated, because he called me almost every day. What's going on with that thing? And then the second time I couldn't get it up and running with the spindle alone, as a spindle and power supply testing unit, or working alone with the servo amplifier unit. And okay, called back Fanuc, and they said that might be incompatible firmware on the motherboard. So that's why we send it a second time. Okay. And the controller is the most important thing. Okay. So this I need to get up and running. So I did finished on Sunday. That's why I wrote you on this Monday morning, that I got it up and running, and finally it works. And this thing works with my setup, which I have over there, and another setup which I have right there in the building, inside the AC room and all that stuff. So that's why I brought you. Everything is up and running. Okay, beautiful. All right, the cables, connections, and all that stuff. Yes, it's pre-made. Everything, all ready, all good. Okay, beautiful. And also, Keyboard you send. This keyboard, it's okay with some controllers, but actually this control, it's not compatible with this keyboard also. So I had to order this one and use this one. Okay, I didn't complain about that either. This thing, it's garbage. Had to use mine. Okay, didn't complain about that either. Beautiful. And let's go to the control itself and let's power this up. Okay, it powers up everything. Okay, goes through test. Beautiful. You hear some buzzing. That's okay, I would say. And this controller, I got it all tested with mine set up over there and my setup over there. So right now, as it is at this moment, this is okay. We can make it up and running, and it's all good. But this I got it with a rev-written ladder and everything, so the keys work and all that stuff. Just finished it on Sunday, and I worked at least 8 to 10 hours a day till 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, almost each day, to get this thing up and running. Did I complain about it? No. And each time I try to explain to Tyler what's going on with it, only one thing I hear: when it's gonna be ready. And okay, this thing right now, you can power it on. And one more thing, your power supply, it buzzes like hell. It looks like probably a top board. It's getting ready to fail. This old Siemens, the Siemens 24 volt power supply, I wouldn't trust it either. It even sounds worse than this thing. Your spindle drive, I know you send it not tested, same thing. Alarm 57, after it powers up, or it sometimes shows up earlier, sometimes takes longer. I don't complain about it. Okay, I use my stuff, my drives, my power supplies, and I'm okay with it. Okay, it's a headache. Yes, it's a headache, and you just throw a whole bunch of used parts, and here we go, Lucas, make it up and running. And each time I requested, guys, let's to Tyler, you know what? Maybe replace the. I have nice for 3,000 extra. I have very nice 16i control, which it's I already got it up and running with all of it. Long time ago. I think 3 or 4 weeks ago. No answer, nothing. No answer to email. So I figured you're not in such a big hurry like you say you are. Okay. So continue to work, and finally, there it is. It's in a running condition. I mean, with your stuff, it's semi-running. That's why I need to also, like I told Tyler, need to write the assembly instructions, because first of all, you need to address that issue on the spindle drive and the power supply. For now, it's okay. It might work 10 minutes. It might work half an hour and crap out. And same thing with that old thing. And when this thing goes, or something goes bad with it, it will just blow the freaking the controller motherboard on it. But do I complain? No, I don't complain. And this thing is all right now pre-assembled. The cables are labeled, and I have it written down everything, and I have nice video for you guys how to assemble whole this thing. Because you're gonna put it anyway in your own environment. So I just wrote down very nice and put the video guide, each cable, where it goes, what it does, and all that stuff, and where to put it, so you can actually extend it. You can and I included very nice new cables, very nice lengths on these, and the 24 volt, the 100, 220 and all that stuff. You can actually do it yourself. Extend it and put it in whatever setup you want. And also, Tyler and Josh, you also added, first of all, you send it as to spindle test only, and then you added that you wanted a servo and spindle, and that created a problem also. And I can show you here on this thing. the machine, the builder, the machine builder, Nishida Machine Corporation, okay, and the machine name it's HFA-3 plus 2 APC, and this is a problem itself. This is I never heard about machine like this, and that's why this was very specifically designed to your stuff. I mean, not your stuff, to their stuff, what they were doing with it. And this is a big problem later on, because when let me turn this thing off, and yeah, this thing buzzes, don't worry, just start this thing. And when I started in the maintenance mode, which is right here, and you have you can actually load, if you have those files, you can load it, but on those controllers everything is locked. All of these parameters and the original ones, it's locked. That's why I cannot change this thing. I need to send either the chip or the whole controller, or buy the new chip from Fanuc with all the updated stuff. So I did, and they sent to me. But then, that was the first time we had an issue with the controller, so that went okay. And when they shipped it back, those files, they didn't actually talk right to the motherboard. It powered up and everything, but it didn't talk right to the motherboard. That's why we had to send it again next time or second time, because I couldn't get it up and running, just spindle setup or just the access test setup. It wanted to have the both, so that was the big problem. And guys, this thing it's ready with all the assembly instructions. You can actually assemble, address the issues, like throw out this power supply and use something different, but you'll know how to connect the cables. Also this you need to fix that, the spindle amplifier, and pretty soon the power supply itself too. And this thing with all the instructions I leave for you, it's ready to go. But it took a long time, guys, and this is mainly because you put together. That's why when I thought maybe a controller is gonna be included in it, and I started to preparing all other stuff, and then Tyler said, "Oh no, we shipped everything." I said, "Oh, okay, yes." And then I received it, yes, and see, yeah, you actually try to save as much money as possible. You know, it's okay, but to tell you the truth, most of this stuff is just crap, you know. So that's why it takes a long time to get it up and running. If I had I have my own test stands and everything, I put it in, try to program, address the issue with the control and all that stuff. Okay, runs, send it to Fanuc, whatever, comes back, bang, done. With all other issues, and you have right here with this is just creates a whole bunch of problems, and then you're not happy because it's not quick enough, and always something, you know. This is I don't choose it. This is I'm trying to work with what I have, and it's just like nobody seems to understand that. And then on the end you freeze my money, and you're not happy, you know. So I don't know, but it's ready to go, and just need to finish those videos, rendering those videos. And I came in and I had an error on them, so I need to rerun them again, and then with the written manuals and the videos, the instructional videos on the assembling, you can actually put it in your own everything you can put in your own environment, maybe bench or whatever, you know, whatever you want, whatever, you know, what's best for you. So okay guys, I'm gonna work on the restart the rendering. Probably it's gonna take another 6-7 hours, and start wrapping this thing up. or just tell me, you know, what else you want me to do. And also that's why I ask you for extra $1,500 to just compensate me for my time and effort I put in this thing, to get it up and running. And I think it's fair. I think it's fair. I don't know about you, but I think it's fair. And and just let me know. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. Bye bye.